Hi all, welcome to your first isolation video of exercising. So let's get started. A quick warm up. First, what I want you to do is just roll your shoulders forward and just go down to the ground. If you can't touch the ground, that's okay. I can't at the moment. Tight hammies. Alright, what I want you to do is just bow your head to your chin. And I want you to put your hands like this, just on opposite elbows. And I just want you to move side to side. I just want you to let go of all the tension. And while you're in this movement, I want you to just focus on your breath. Try and bring your mind to this moment. And shake it all out, and then come back up, roll your back each vertebrae by vertebrae, and then roll your shoulders back. Let's do that 2 more times. Okay, shoulders forward, so you're going like that, and then just rolling down slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, and then just dangle like this. So your hands are just dropping at the ground. And then I just want you to just dangle your hands and just actually move your hips side to side. Roll back up slowly, and as you come to the top, roll those shoulders back. Okay, 1 more. Forward. What this is doing is just starting you to warm up your body and just bringing your mind back to the center and just focusing on what we're doing. Just leave all the worries of the world and also work just out of this equation. And slowly roll back up, shoulders back, and this just warms up. Now what we do is try and touch the ceiling on your tiptoes and try and lengthen the spine. You can see. Alright. Next up, what I want you to do is I want you to start squatting. So basically a good squat is basically hip width apart with your feet. If you can't see them. So this distance apart with your feet. What I want you to do is basically look like you're sitting down on a chair. And as you're sitting down on the chair, I want you to keep your back straight. And as you come up, you actually squeeze your butt to the front and your hips come forward. And that's when you get the full range of motion. Alright, let's pick it up a bit. As you can see, I'm moving the arms because I'm not just warming up the lower body, I'm also warming up my upper body too. Alright, let's pick it up. 5 more. 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Now what I want you to do is actually pulse it. So I want you to actually go down and just pulse. Remember to try and keep your back straight. This is called I Dream of Dreaming. Alright, 5 more. 2. Well, now what we're going to do is raise up and then down. Pulse. Up and pulse. Up and pulse. Squat up and pulse. Doing well. Keep it up. Alright. And 1 more. And fully squeeze it at top. Well done. Now, let's actually get the heart rate up. What I want you to do is high knees. So basically what you want to do is actually bring up your knees to your hands and just tap them. 5, 3, 2, 1. Now what I want you to do is a star jump. Soft knees. Arms all the way up to the top now. Let's get that heart rate up. Oh, my breath is going. Keeping it active. We're doing well. Alright. 2 more. And now butt kicks. I want you to kick your heels to your butt. And hand tie. those arms like you're running. Now what we're going to do is forward lunge. So what we do is we step out our right foot and then bend our left knee. Just stay there. And actually, if you can see me, I'll show you quickly. Keep going. Sorry about the camera, we'll work this out. So basically what you're doing is leaning forward. See how my right knee is going forward, my back, bring it back. Look at that, perfect. Not too far out because you don't want to, you want to basically go as far down. If you can't, that's fine. You might have tight quads, which is these muscles here. Keep going. 4 more. There you are. 3, 2, 1. Well done. All right, next leg. So step out and then just pulse. To increase it, you can put your hands up to the ceiling. I can feel that burn. 2, 1, well done. All right, what we're going to do now is a wide sumo squat. So basically a squat, but it's going to be wider. So before we did actually hip width apart, this way that we actually just do wide. See my feet? Your feet are always facing forward, all right? Or a slight turned out external rotation a little bit. All right, ready? Let's go. Doing well. Oh, it's puffed already. Time to get fit, hey? Doing well. No heater, keeping warm. Yep, 3, 2, 1. All right, next up, let's do some floor work. Okay. So, I usually get my mat out, but if you can see me, this we're going to start off with is back. Actually, start on your tummy. So, what I want you to do is a Superman. So what you do is you raise your right arm and your left leg at the same time. See that? Try and keep your head straight and in line with your back. And then back down. Raise your left arm and your right leg. Doing well. And back down. Keep going. What you're trying to do each time you do opposite arm, opposite leg and you raise it, is you actually want to pull, say for example, your right arm and your left leg away from each other. So you're actually lengthening your leg, your back and your arms in that nice stretch after sitting down all day. Keep going. Each time you do each side, you're trying to pull away from the opposite limb. Keep going. Keep up the good job. All right, and stop. Okay, next one is back extensions. We're just going to do the top half for now. If you want to add on, I'll show you what you can do. So first of all, should we have a break for a second? I need a drink. Give me 1 sec. Which one should I choose for a drink? I'm joking. Alright, so this is our pineapple juice. I feel better now. So much better. Alright. Now, so for your back extensions, what you want to do is you put your arms next to your ears, okay? The legs can go down or you can bend your knees and cross your legs if you want. What I want you to do is raise the top half. So quick up and then slow down. Up, down, up, 2 counts down. Breathe in on the way up, breathe out, 2 counts down. Doing well. Up and down. If you want to intensify this, squeeze your bum on the way up and down, or control it. You're doing well. Keep going. 2 counts down. 4 more. 1, 2. 1 more. Up and down. Well done. All right. Next up, donkey kicks. So what you want to do is go on all fours, okay? And your shoulders are directly underneath your shoulders, okay? Not too far out, not too far back. All right, so you actually keep a neutral spine. So your neutral spine is not this, it's not that, it's that, all right? So what I want you to do is lift your right leg, and basically what you can do, you see how my toe is actually flat, and you heel towards the ceiling. So each time you lift your leg up, what I want you to do is actually squeeze your bum. Squeeze that right butt cheek. Yep, it's like working out in front of the mirror at the gym. Home style, isolation style. That's it, 5 more. 2, 1. Ooh, that's a good burn. All right, left leg. What you do on the right, got to do on the left, yeah? So left leg, neutral spine, bit of an arch there. All right, and lifting the leg up. Try not to lift up too far. It's more from your heel. This is my weaker side because you can see that my hips are actually turning in and out. You don't want that. You want your hips parallel. Keep going. You're doing well. 2 more. Well done. Okay, next one up. Mountain climbers. You've probably heard of these ones before. What you want to do is, we're just going to do it slow, right, to start off with. So right knee to left elbow. The other side. That's it. Let's just go slow. Let's bring down your breath, because I can't cope. Alright. Let's go all the way over. If you can't, that's fine. I just like the back stretch. 4, 3. It's like an extended rotation of mountain climbers. 4 more. Or to either side. Well done. What I want to do now is some stretching. And what I'm going to do is a cat cow. So what you want to do is arch your back and bring your chin to chest and try and pretend there's a string pulling you towards the ceiling. Now breathe out and then arch your cat. Arch. So what you want to do is basically slum, and you want to bring your face up towards the ceiling. Bring it back in again. Cat. Cow. Cat cow. Bring down your breath. We want to enjoy this. Relax into it. Up. And 1 more. Arch. And back up. Alright, what I want you to do is actually move your knees apart. So you can see that? Yep. Okay, I'm going to do it sideways. When you stretch them out, they actually keep your toes together. What I want you to try and do is a child's pose. So what you're going to do is actually lean back, stretch it out, your back, your bum on your heels, and as you're doing that, you want to try and stretch your hands away from your body in the opposite direction, lengthening the spine. And you're going to really feel abductors, which are these muscles in between your legs. Sometimes I forget they're there. We should go horse riding, and it's a whole different story. Doing well. Breathe it through. And what you need to do is go back up, rock forward, lean back and do it once more. Doing well. Just breathe through it. Bring your attention back to your breath. Rock back up. Now what I want you to do is bring your left hand underneath your right arm. And just stretch out your back. Stretch out your left side, your back, upper back, while keeping your legs wide apart. If you can't get the full range of motion, don't worry about it too much. Eventually the flexibility will come. Go back up and do your right arm underneath your left arm. So like this. Through. Nice and relaxing. I can go to sleep now. Alright, and back up. Alright, now we're going to do some stomach exercises. Alright, so on your tummy, on your back, we're just going to do some crunches to start off with, really slow and warm up our tummy a bit. Alright, so basically hands next to ears, okay, feet on the ground, and just raising your head towards your knees and back down. If you want to increase it, you can always lift up your legs, but I'm not there yet. Bit out of form, but that's okay. Back down. When you're doing this, you can actually touch your tongue towards the roof of your mouth and it'll make it harder, and also chin to chest, so that way you won't feel so dizzy. Little techniques can really change an exercise. Can break it down to make it easier, and then you can add on layers as you get stronger. Beautiful. Okay, next up we're going to do reverse crunches. So basically tabletop. So basically your knees 90 degrees, directly over your hips. You don't want to go further, you don't want to go out. Alright, and then what we did with our crunches, we're going to add on. So basically up, and bend your elbows together towards your knees. And as you go out, you want to lengthen your legs, only a little bit. The higher you go, the easier it is. The lower you go, the harder it is. All right, and it's also working a different ab muscle group. So go back in, and then out. Let's do 2 of these. Formal. Doing well, keep it up. Oh, I can feel that one. Another sit quickly. I'm being real here. My fitness is out of whack. Okay, all right. Next up, what we're gonna do is a side. Let's go on the left side. All right, so lay down. Now you can actually just go on your elbow, okay, and what we're going to do is just kick, try and keep your hips, actually keep your hands on your hips. If you want more stability, keep it in front of you, alright, upper arm, but I'm just going to keep it there just so I don't move. You want to try and not move your hips, alright? Now when you're doing this exercise, try and squeeze your bum at the same time, you'll get more movement, you'll get more max out of that range of motion. So first, let's just kick it forward, the top leg. Try not to sway that I am. There you go. I'll just go forward. But try and, you probably got more stability. Just kick it forward. You can point your toes like a ballerina if you're really feeling keen. Do them up. Alright, one more. And then I'm going to go back, kick back. I want you to raise it off the other leg a little bit, alright? Point those toes. Do them well. 2 more. Try not to arch your back like I am. Wrong technique. Alright, what we're going to do now is lateral up and down. If you want to make it easier on yourself, you can just go down on your elbows. Just raise it up. I don't know if you guys know this, but my mum used to do aerobics every single day. Very keen. Oh, I'm feeling that burn. Feels good. All right, and what we're going to do is paint the wall by doing circles. So I want you to go forward, circles with your leg. No rest here. We're going to get full burn. 2, 1, and back. Doing well. All right, and just to mix it up, let's go forward again. You thought you finished. 2 more. And back. Look at the circles. Alright, and stop. Well done, just hit it in there if you want. Alright, oh, that's the one I forgot. Clams. Alright, so what I want you to do is basically open your legs up. Okay, here. And I just want you to lift your top leg. So bend your knees, bring them forward, and just lift up the top leg. Try not to move the hip. You're basically going to feel it here. Now you can always increase it by having leg weights. So you can go up on your arms as well. So with a lot of these exercises, like instead of laying down, to increase it. So as the weeks go on, if you want to challenge yourself privately, meaning when we're not all doing this, you can do that. What you can do is actually go on your arms like this and actually, yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, you can do it if you can. I'm not there yet. I'll just watch you from a distance. And stop. Well, let's go over and do the other side. How long we got left? 22 minutes, but well. Alright. Okay, you're going to be seeing my head chopped off. Try and do it as much as I can. Alright, so what we're going to do is kick forward, remember? Point those toes. And put your hand in front for stability. Even if you just go to here, half the range of motion, just meaning a little bit. It's more about activating, so you're squeezing your bum, squeezing your leg, and actually pointing the toes. Doing well. Okay, for those other ambitious people, let's go forward. And kick back. Let's go. Sorry, keep kicking. I need to sort out the camera situation next week. Okay. Okay, one more kicking back. Now let's go straight up. I don't want you touching the bottom leg when you come back down. I just want you to actually come to there. It's not recovery, it's intensity. Now I'm going to mix it up on the side a little bit because people aren't really left-handed all the time, not to discriminate all the lefties, but let's do it on the left up the top, there's pulse. 5, 4, 3, oh that burns, 2, 1, I'm going to regret that later. Alright, so round circles towards, we're painting the front wall, yeah, in front of you. So round circles. Even if you want small circles to start off, you're getting some mobility in that hips, which is great after sitting down all day. This is a bit unco because my head's chopped off. It's like they had this horseman. Okay, an opposite way. Doing well, that burn means it's working. Don't quit now. Doing well. And let's go forward. Keep you guessing. Gotta mix it up. Oh, okay, I can't do it anymore. And stop. I'm in this with you together. Alright, let's do some tricep work now. Actually just light off, alright? I'm going back into, your your prone, a little bit of your, I can't even think now, into the 4-point kneel, okay? What I want you to do is I just want your shoulder, your hands hit with pump, shoulder width apart, okay? What we're going to do is actually work on the back of these, okay? Just really slight. So what we're going to do is just bend your elbows. Let's just start off slow. Doing well. We're warming them up for a push-up. Now with my wrists, I've got really sore wrists. I've had double wrist surgery, so I can't do full push-ups. But you know what? It's like a muscle. Eventually, if I'm not so scared of it, I can actually build up. So let's do that now. All right, let's just start off with a push-up. All right, so basically the same thing. What we're going to do is actually bring it out wider, okay? So let's go this far. I just want you to push down. So basically, to the point nearly where your forehead is touching the floor. Side-on version. Doing well. Let's just warm up the chest. Expand it. Push down on your palms on the way up. Push. Okay, now let's add on. So what you want to do is on your knees, okay, cross over feet. Same thing, and we're going to go down. Try and keep your back straight. Let's just do 4 of these. We'll go 5. But that was 4. I was cheating. I don't like push-ups. All right, next up is basically on your toes. See? You thought you were done. Let's do 4. Actually, let's go 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you can't do that, because I struggle too, don't worry. What you can do is you can just start off with on your, you can just start off here. That's okay. Right? Or you can go on your knees and just stay there. If you start doing 5 to 10 a day, eventually by the end of the week, I can tell you right now, you're stronger. You'll feel stronger. All right. Now we're nearly done. Let's just have a bit of a cool down and meditation. Now, I don't really do a religious type of meditation because we are, I think just having mindfulness is just really important to, sometimes just forget about what's going on out there and just bring our attention back to here. Now, try and just bring your hands first. We're just going to stretch it out first of all. So bring your back towards the back wall and just stretch out. So you're just rounding out your back to start off. I want to bring your mind back to the center. Focus on your breathing. 2 counts out, 2 counts in. Every time you breathe out, I want you to try and think of releasing out all that negativity and breathing in positivity. Let's do it. Two more. And relax. Just moving your head side to side like a stretch. If you want to increase it, what you can do is put your opposite arm underneath your bum and then put your hands softly, not too much, okay? We don't want to strain it. Just relax it on the opposite ear, the opposite arm. And you just slowly push away. See that? Hand underneath bum. If you don't want to, you can just relax it. Just focus on your breathing. I like to do stretching meditation. Mindfulness, should I say. Good way to just start the day. But always warm up the body first before you start doing an active stretch. Static stretch, which is just like this. A dynamic stretch is basically lift up and then go down. Lift up, go back down. That's dynamic. You can do that when you haven't warmed up the body yet, if you haven't worked out yet. But they say scientifically that you can actually cause injury if you do a static hold like this, if you haven't warmed up the body yet. It's 20% more at risk. So be mindful. Treat your body well and it will treat you well. The other side. I need to practice what I preach sometimes. But we're in this together, yeah? Alright. Now, what I want to do is some stretching now. It was only 1 or 2 minutes of mindfulness, but see, you probably feel relaxed. Now, what I want you to do is basically a stretch. As you see there, right leg up, leg down, squeeze your bum, and I want you to bring it forward. I don't want you to go like this, pointless. What you want to do is actually tuck your hip under, and you can feel it through there. And then lean forward if you want. So I'll do that again. Here, tuck your hip under, squeeze that left bum cheek, and lean forward. Feels good. If you want to extend that, you can lift up your left arm, and then stretch it over to the opposite side. Oh, that's a good stretch. And the opposite side. Squeeze that bum cheek. My balance. So ready? Squeeze underneath, and then push forward. Try and not bring your knee over that toe. Okay, the front. And then lift up your arm, your right arm. Really extend that spine, that side, and then bend over. Turn around. Just hold there. Try and slow down your breathing. This way you're controlling your heart rate to be in a relaxed state. Well done. We're sitting at 32 minutes, so I've gone over 32 minutes. I kind of freestyled it. I had a program written up, but I thought, do you know what, let's do some more stretching this first session. If you've got some ideas or some exercises that you guys want to add to it, let me know. Or even if you want to co-host, that's kind of cool. And next time, I'm going to have to sort out this camera situation. But thank you so much for being positive, supportive, and I think let's keep active together while we're in isolation. Thanks guys. Ciao.